Alexa, shut up. Good morning, you guys. So the first thing I do is wash my face. Well, I brush my teeth first. I typically do my morning skincare routine. The girl needs to wake up, need some cold water on my face, and just get it done so I can go ahead and make my morning coffee, because that's really what gives me the energy to keep me going, especially in the morning. So I typically start off with my facial cleanser. At night I do double cleansing, but since it's in the morning, I think I still have some residue skin products from last night, but I'm just gonna wash that off. And then after that, I am going to use my hyaluronic acid essence. Take a few pumps of that, rub it all over my hands, and just pat it all over my face. So now I am going to put on my NOS number 7. What do you guys say? I say NO7, number 7, day cream sunscreen, and it's got SPF 30. And adding this to my skincare routine, honestly, it has made a difference. So don't forget to put on your sunscreen every day. And after I put that on, I do like to massage my face with a jade roller. It's super cooling to the skin. It promotes blood flow to your face. Now that we're done with the skincare routine, it's finally time for coffee. Alright, so for my coffee, a lot of you guys have been asking me what I'm using. I am using a Chemex coffee maker, and the thing at the bottom is the food scale to measure out my coffee and water ratio. And after that, I'll just add in my creamer and pour in my good old coffee and mix it all up, and I'm ready to start my day. And of course, I'm gonna record myself pouring it because that's what I always do. And we're off to making breakfast. And for today, I am making blueberry pancakes because I've run out of avocados, and I typically have a hard time flipping it, but I think that works. And that's pretty much breakfast. Of course, add in more blueberries and top it off with maple syrup. After that, I lay down my yoga mat, breathe in, breathe out, meditate a little, maybe stretch a little. Alright guys, so around this time I'm typically listening to a podcast. When I do stretch, I sometimes do stretch in my room, and then I'll be listening to a podcast to really get my mind ready for the day. I recently just finished a book from Audible, which is You're a Badass at Making Money, so that was a really good listen, especially before I start my day and start working. And if you guys kept up with me in my Instagram stories before, I was reading The Alchemist. I'm sure plenty of you guys have read The Alchemist. Like, a lot of you guys replied to my story as I was reading the book that it was very empowering and enlightening, and I honestly resonated with this book so much. This was like happening as I was, transitioning from North Carolina to LA, and you guys know that the book is all about finding your personal legend. And so I feel like I was Santiago, like, while this was all happening, because you don't really know what your personal legend is. It's just like inside you, and as you're going through that process, that's where you find it. I feel like this moving across the country by myself, was my personal legend, and it has been kind of like my personal freedom. Honestly, after reading that book, it has inspired me further to go after moving to LA and finding my personal legend, because honestly, you guys, it was not an easy move. It's easy, but the hard part was really talking myself out of not moving. I was telling myself that this is not something I'm used to, this is a scary jump, but honestly, that's one of the best things you can do, is take risks. That's something I've actually learned from my dad. He has a really great story and how he has managed to move all of us from Philippines to North Carolina, and he always tells me, if you don't take any risks, you won't know the reward. So I've always stuck that into me. There's a lot of things that I really had to go through mentally, and really had to like fight through mentally and spiritually to like really get myself out here in LA. And now looking back at it, it's like, wow, like the whole process was easy, but I just made it hard for myself. So for anyone who is trying to move across the country or just move far away, it is not an easy thing. Like financially, yes, there's those problems, but at the end of the day, it's really just you that's stopping yourself from it. But I highly suggest reading The Alchemist if you know you're making a really big move yourself and you're still trying to find your dreams and trying to find out what your purpose, your personal legend. If you read the book, you'll know. So yeah, now I'm going to start reading the 4 Agreements. So yeah, I typically read for 15 to 30 minutes, but I typically aim for a chapter. This is a habit that I have been trying so hard to develop because it really trains your mind to just empower yourself before you conquer your day. So after couple minutes of reading time, I go ahead and turn on my PC, answer some emails, get some work done, start programming for my clients. If you're new to my channel, and if you guys didn't know, I am a fitness coach and I train clients online, and I offer custom workouts, whether that's for gym or for home. And I also have meal plans customized just for you, and I ensure that I provide all my clients meals and recipes that are ready for them and just, you know, cook it, because I know how difficult it is to count your macros and then figuring out which recipes, which ingredients work well for you, and you know, trying to balance all of your macros, your protein, your fats, and your carbs. Just trying to balance all of that can be time consuming. So I do create meal plans for clients and just try to make the process so much easier for everyone. Every day I'm pretty much programming. You can actually sign up today and get yours by tomorrow, and I will put the link down if you want to sign up and get started on your fitness journey. But yeah, that is it for my morning routine. Thank you guys for watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am going to be posting weekly, and I think I have been consistent, so yay me. But if you do not follow me on my socials, go ahead and give this a follow. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.